The business landscape is shifting faster than most people realize. We are watching the first technology that can actually automate labor, not just digitalize information. Software created a $650 billion market, but AI is tapping into something 15 times bigger. The $10 trillion labor market in the US alone. And right now, only 0.2% of it has been automated. If you don't know me, I'm Serge, and I scaled my AI agency from 0 to 30K a month in 4 months in real estate niche. Right now, I'm doing around 70K per month with my agency, meanwhile helping dozens of other agency owners do the exact same. I've also spent the last few months analyzing over 100 Y Combinator startups to understand exactly where this AI opportunity is heading. And in this video, I'm going to show you the one massive shift that's creating blue ocean of opportunities in tiny niches that were previously too small for anyone to care about. And I'll show you which specific industries to target and why. And I'll walk you through the exact roadmap to take advantage of this right now, even if you are not a coder and you've never built a software or an AI agency before. Because here's the thing, OpenAI is moving into the application layer. Established SaaS players are transitioning into AI SaaS, and the competition is going to be fierce in the obvious markets. But there is a massive window right now in the niches nobody's paying attention to. And that window is closing fast. So here's the mega trend you need to understand. AI is similar to every other technological revolution in history. The steam engine needed to be specialized to create factory conveyor belts, software needed to be specialized to create CRMs and apps, and LLMs need to be specialized to get high value outputs for specific industries. LLMs are powerful, but they are also messy. Businesses can deal with black boxes, hallucinations, and error-prone workflows. So the people who specialize AI applications for specific purpose and niches have a gigantic opportunity in the AI revolution. Now, here's what's interesting about where this opportunity actually exists. The large language model companies and established SaaS players are going after the obvious stuff first. Broad generic horizontal use cases, AI browsers, automation platforms, consumer applications. Second, they are targeting the mainstream market they are already in. Salesforce and HubSpot will transition into AI CRM. Zendesk and Intercom will become AI customer service software, and Shopify will become an AI e-com hub. And they are going after the enterprise first. Plus, with AI democratizing software building, enterprises are going to start building more custom tools internally. I'm not saying there are no opportunities there, but the competition will be much higher in these industries. So what's left are the niches that were previously too small for SaaS and have been massively underserved. Markets that are also considered too small for the large language models to care about. Now, here's the formula for picking these niches. 3 criteria. First, labor-heavy industries. We can provide the highest ROI to these industries with AI applications because we are replacing expensive manual work. Second, fragmented markets. This means markets where the top 50 companies have low market share. Why focus on these? Because these markets are far easier to enter and sell to as a new company. Third, industries with a limited customer base, because they've historically been ignored by SaaS, and these markets were considered too small for SaaS. Now, before I show you why AI software turns that equation upside down and makes these small markets massive opportunities for AI growth agencies and startups, let me give you some examples of industries that fit this exact formula. This is exactly the type of industries where we are seeing a new wave of AI software emerging. And many of these businesses are local service businesses. It represents a $4 trillion market that has largely been untouched by SaaS. It's very labor heavy, extremely fragmented, and many of them have potential customer base of less than 30,000 businesses. Also, these types of markets don't tend to have mainstream software systems yet. They often have fragmented tech stacks, rely on outdated software, and barely any of them have done anything with AI yet. And in contrast to the SaaS era, we are seeing AI softwares popping up more and more in these tiny niches. Most of the examples here are Y Combinator startups, and Y Combinator only invest in businesses with huge exit potential. Some of these even started as AI growth agencies. So the types of AI startups we're seeing popping up like Barty, which is an AI operating system for eye care clinics that automates patient and doctor admin, bookings, and patient follow-ups. Vetno, which automates notes and admin for veterinary doctors, replacing manual admin work. MD Hub, an AI front desk and admin automation tool for mental health clinics. Nautilus, which is an AI software for car washes that handles everything from memberships, payments to marketing automations. The list goes on and on. You can see that these are small niches that have been relatively untouched by the SaaS era. Now, service agencies are another type of market which is very labor heavy and fragmented. Marketing agencies, lead gen agencies, recruiting agencies, these types of service agencies tend to be a bit more software native and tend to have a bigger potential customer base. They've been more served by traditional software already, meaning the competition will be higher in this space. I still think there is a huge opportunity in these service agencies, but having a good distribution channel will become more important in these niches. This is the approach we are taking with our AI systems for recruiting and our AI SEO system targeting recruiting and SEO agencies. Many of these AI startups also niche down by specific geography, by a specific channel or specific end customer to find a more untapped niche. Now, before explaining why these small niches were largely untouched by SaaS and now being funded by Y Combinator and VCs, I will show you the types of AI software businesses that are being built in these niches. We are basically seeing two types of new AI softwares popping up. First is function-specific AI softwares inside of one specific labor department: sales, service delivery, or marketing. Then we also have vertical AI SaaS popping up. Now, for many of these local service businesses, sales use cases provide a very fast ROI because voice and chatbots use cases, automated booking and intake applications, speed to lead automations can really increase this business revenue quite fast. They lose out on a lot of revenue in these processes. AutoAce helps car dealerships with voice agents to book in appointments and answer questions. In operations, automating the service professionals admin, service delivery, documentation, client management, and invoicing can save huge amounts of time for the service professionals. Vetno does this by automating admin for vet doctor. And we do this by automating much of the service delivery in SEO and content creation. And marketing use cases become very interesting too for these niches because many of these types of businesses were too small to afford marketing agencies or have internal marketing departments. AI tools can now make it really easy and cheap for these companies to set up their own ad creatives or lead gen campaigns. You see, this is what Cohesive does. They go after the small businesses and make it really easy for them to set up their own lead generation campaigns. But here's where the AI growth agency model becomes extremely powerful for these underserved niches. These businesses don't just need AI automation. They need customers. Most of these local service businesses and small niches have never had access to sophisticated customer acquisition systems because they were too small for traditional marketing agencies to care about. But AI completely changes the equation. You can now build custom AI tools for these businesses to automate their operations and then layer on AI-powered paid advertising to fill their pipeline with customers. AI makes running paid ads for small niches actually profitable because you can automate the creative production, the audience research, the campaign optimization, and the lead qualification. What used to require a full marketing team and a 10,000 per month retainer can now be delivered profitably to a car wash, a veterinary clinic, or a mental health practice. And because these niches have been ignored, the ad costs are often lower, the competition is minimal, and the businesses are desperate for a solution that actually works. This is the two-layer growth model that separates AI growth agencies from a basic AI automation shops. Level 1, you implement custom AI solutions that reduce their labor costs and increase operational efficiency. Level 2, you run AI optimized paid campaigns that bring them more customers and increase their revenue. Most businesses will pay you significantly more when you are directly impacting their bottom line through customer acquisition, not just saving them time on admin work. And this is exactly why these small niches become such massive opportunities. You are not just selling them software, you are becoming their entire growth engine. Now, that function-specific play is the best part to start attacking these niches. But from there is a second, even bigger play, which is building a vertical AI SaaS for the niche. Because many of these tiny niches have been underserved by SaaS, there is still an opportunity to become the main operating system for the niche with pre-integrated and niche-specific AI automations. And vertical AI SaaS have an even bigger opportunity. Nautilus, Y Combinator funded, is a vertical AI SaaS for car wash businesses, combining both a CRM, payments, with pre-built AI automations for marketing, sales, and potentially customer support. Pro does a similar thing for home service professionals, and Barty for eye care clinics. Now, why have these niches been underserved by SaaS, and why do they have become huge opportunities for AI startups and AI growth agencies? Because traditionally, the potential market size for these niches was simply too small to be interesting for SaaS and VCs. Take the eye care clinic niche in the US. There are around 19,000 clinics, and the reason there aren't a lot of eye care clinic-specific CRM is because the market size for that software would be too small. The value a specific CRM would give an eye care clinic is pretty limited, and with limited budgets and teams of these types of companies, the software spent from these niches tends to be small. A clinic like this would most likely not spend more than $100 a month on an eye care clinic specific CRM. I worked in the CRM space, and this is what we tend to see with these industries. That gives you a potential market size for the SaaS of $20 million, which is far too small to build a successful SaaS business. And that number would only be the case if you actually can capture the entire market, which is completely unrealistic. Therefore, these types of small niches have traditionally been served more by horizontal SaaS, like a local business CRM or healthcare CRM. But now AI software completely shifts the equation and makes these small market sizes huge potential market sizes. Now, why is that? Well, there are two main reasons. First, because AI solutions can drastically increase the customer lifetime value, or LTV, meaning the amount of money spent on your product or software. As AI can turn labor into software, the right software can dramatically reduce internal and external labor spent on sales, marketing, customer service, operations. And this makes a company able to spend far more on a product or software, which can increase the lifetime value and in turn the potential market size for the software by an additional 2 to even 15 times compared to a traditional SaaS. Barty AI focuses exactly on that niche, and for the full AI suite, Barty charges $1,500 a month, instantly increasing their potential market size by 10 to even 15 times compared to a traditional SaaS. And Barty just raised a $12 million Series A 2 weeks ago, which I doubt would have happened for a niche-specific platform like this in the pre-AI era. But there's another reason. AI can also reduce the customer acquisition cost, or CAC, when acquiring customers in a niche. AI marketing and sales tools can significantly reduce the CAC when targeting smaller niches. Voice agents can automate some of the lead qualification, reducing staffing spent for your software business. AI chatbots can automate onboarding and lead qualification. Even AI-optimized algorithms from Meta can make it more efficient and cheaper to show ads to small and specific audiences. AI can do mass personalized outreach without humans. We have tools like Clay, and all of this can significantly reduce the cost spent on acquiring a new customer, which in turn increases the profit margins on each customer, which in turn increases the potential profitable market size even more. And besides that, with highly niche-specific targeting, your companies will connect far better with your message versus a generic message. Think a local business CRM versus an eye care clinic specific AI software. You will connect better with your target customer. And these combined factors can really make a too small to target niche of $20 million into a $500 million to even $1 billion potential market size. And there's even a third factor. Because of improved efficiency of the business through your AI software, it can result in a reduced service cost of the business itself. And this often leads to more demand for the service and therefore an even bigger potential market size. Let's say the doctor spends now less time on admin. He can attend more clients, the bookings are made more efficiently, so the price can go down. The convenience will go up for the user, and historically what happens is that the demand for the service will go up. People might go to the doctor twice a year instead of once. People who previously couldn't afford the eye doctor will now go because the service is cheaper. Now, many people also will take the conclusion that this means that labor will be replaced and people will lose their jobs. But this is not necessarily true. And we also have some historical data on this. This is called the Jevons effect, where when there is more efficiency in a business or an industry, it often leads to more usage, which often leads to more labor demand. Although AI will most likely replace some of the lower level work, and work will shift a bit, new work will most likely also be created as people have to manage these AI softwares and also have human oversight. And this has already happened in AI radiology software, which is already better at diagnosing than a human radiologist. However, this also means that the cost of radiology is going down, leading to an increased demand for scans. And therefore, there is an actual increase in human radiologist demand. The same has happened with other revolutions like containerization. This initially replaced some labor in docks, but resulted in far more trade worldwide and a huge boom in logistics and warehousing jobs. In the cloud transition, some server management jobs were replaced, but it led to a huge boom in new apps or even the internet, resulting in a huge boom in DevOps and other types of jobs. So how do we take advantage of this niche opportunity today? Again, assuming you are not a coder, you don't have a huge SaaS experience, and you don't have huge capital to invest or VC connections. The huge opportunity with AI democratizing product building is that building these types of businesses becomes so much faster and more accessible to anyone. And the best approach, in my opinion, is to start an AI growth agency, because you get paid while potentially building an AI software business. And this is exactly the roadmap we followed with our AI SEO recruiting system. It's what my friend ran Aura AI with, and what countless others have done to build businesses like this in literally months. You build custom first, learn about the industry and what to build, then you productize. And the roadmap is simple. You can learn AI automation with no-code platforms like N8N in literally weeks. These no-code tools allow you to provide highly valuable solutions to businesses very fast. Then you pick one of those niches. You go out to the market and say you do AI growth agency services. You help them automate their operations with custom AI tools, and you help them get more customers through AI optimized paid advertising. The huge opportunity is that 95% of businesses haven't done anything with AI yet. And if you haven't jumped into the AI growth agency model yet either, start thinking about it today. The winners are the ones that jump onto the opportunity now. There's literally never been a bigger opportunity. And if you want a hand with actually implementing this, that's exactly what we do at Elevate Acquisition. We help people start and scale their AI growth agency past 50K a month in the next 180 days. Whether you are starting from zero or you are already doing some form of agency work and want to transition into this model, we show you exactly how to build a profitable AI growth agency. More specifically, we dial in your acquisition and backend systems, so you are booking 90+ appointments in the first 30 days. We help you build out your service delivery so you can actually deliver on both the AI automation implementation and the paid advertising side for your clients. And we help you build a team and system so you're running a real business with leverage, not stuck doing everything yourself. If that sounds like something you'd want to learn more about, book a call with me using the link in the description. We'll hop on a call, go through where you're at, and I'll show you exactly what needs to happen to get your AI growth agency to a $50,000 a month and beyond. Worst case, you walk away with a clear roadmap on how to start and scale. Best case, we work together and I help you build this faster than you would on your own. Either way, link is in the description for you to book a call if you want to learn how this works for you. And if you got some value from this video, drop a like, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.